British flag, right? Yeah, but doesn't have to get like British flag.
So, is that
why are they going to
do you realise you're actually highlighting your argument? You're highlighting your argument by wearing that ridiculous flag on your back.
I just wonder why you're here.
Also, did you ask him?
I just wonder why you're here.
Need no permission. You're on about a flag. You've got
Why are you here?
Look for your nose.
Why are you here?
Disgusting and shameful.
Why are you here?
I hate my country, she says.
Why don't we just go with nothing?
Do you hate your country as well, buddy?
Let's just have nothing at all. Nothing at all. It's safe then.
You stay here. Call yourselves cattle protest.
It's a shame, dear.
Yeah.
Officers, thank you.
Marlo, how are you?
How's tricks?
Yeah, very
Thought
good.
I'd come out and see what's going on. I'm sure you've already been aware, but up there there's been a fatal tram crash, 3-year-olds dead.
Didn't know.
Yeah,
So that's what all of the lights were about, was it?
it happened quite a while ago.
Oh, okay.
So there was a fire engine that came past here, but if you go up here where this tram is, like where that bus is just coming, we're just busted further the road. A 3-year-old's been killed in a crash with a van.
I don't need to see that.
There's
With a van, not a tram.
tram and van.
I was told in 2014, I was told in 2014 the landscaping safeguarding children's changed, it wouldn't happen again, and it did with Operation Span. Not only did it happen again with Operation Span, but as we speak and as I stand here before you today, Operation Lytton has 58 paedophiles on bail in Rochdale alone. 58 paedophiles on bail in my town of Rochdale today alone. Just what that is in your town, guys. I reported this. Where's Debbie Barrett-Cole?
I'm here.
Debbie, 24/7 in Oldham. How many years ago? Raja, how many years ago did I tell you about this building? 5 years ago.
I even told
There
the
you go.
police about
That's
it.
what's been released this week in the trial that's up in Mitchell Street, Crown Court. I was right, we was right.
Yeah, we was.
And again,
Children raped and
just being
abused in
agitated,
hotels,
just
police
far right,
data
just
suggests.
being racist. If they'd have listened to what I was telling them, hundreds of children wouldn't have been abused. Again, that's accountable action. Again, people for that decision must be held to account.
Accountability now.
I'm the one of the people who should be held to account, Sir Peter Fahey. I could add Ian Hopkins, I could add, I forgot the name of the other one. Nick Hopkins.
Steve Watson.
No, the one before Hopkins. Steve Haywood. Steve Haywood, the crook. He was the biggest crook in Great Manchester. So, Peter Fahey, if you watch Betrayed Girls, somebody raised your hand and said you watch Betrayed Girls, right? There was a senior police officer in there who made that remark, which was repeated from the Home Office. These girls' chaotic lifestyles were the reason for their own abuse, so the police won't get involved. That was this man. That was this man. He should be held to account. He's retired now, sat with a big fat pension, like maybe a knighthood in the offing because of his great service to this state. But for me, he should be in the dock. For me, he should be held to account for the facilitation and enablement of child abuse right across Great Manchester.
Should be in prison. Hang them all.
Hey.
Hang them.
What?
Yeah, man, Sam.
Now it gets juicy.
What is it?
Former Prime Minister Gordon Brown. Gordon Brown sent an
How you doing, man?
Gordon Brown sent out an executive order for no action on these gangs, no action on the grooming gangs. He sent it to his deputy, who was at the time Home Office, Jackie Smith, the butcher of Iraq. Jackie Smith, she sent the memo, she was the Home Secretary, she sent the memo to the police. It was off her desk, the memo was signed, she must be in the dock, she must be held to account. I mean, this woman should be held to account for a lot of things, but this is one of the things I'm after her for. Jackie Smith, the most deplorable woman. This is a woman turning a blind eye to child abuse. It's time she paid the price, it's time she got put in the dock.
Of course you are.
I'm going to enjoy this one. Prime Minister Keir Starmer. I don't think you can hear. Keir Starmer was the Director of Public Prosecution who decided not enough. I'm not going to... He did it with Jimmy Savile just before, but he continued to do it with the Rochdale Grooming Gang and the Oldham Grooming Gang and many at Telford Grooming Gang. It was on his say-so that the Crown prosecution did not pursue. For that was an accountable action. That was accountable action, and again, not should he just be in the dock, but he certainly shouldn't be Prime Minister, but I'd send him over to an island on his own, maybe with Epstein, I don't know, he's probably already been. But this guy is the pitch, we all know why. This guy was responsible, it was his duty. He's not bound by politicians at the time, he was bound by law. He was the head of private prosecution. He absolutely failed our children. Not just, I'm going to pull them three back out again. These people aren't just responsible for the abuse in Rochdale.
Complicit.
Complicit. These three people are complicit in the abuse of the United Kingdom's children. Not just in Rochdale, right around the country, because they was the head of the table. It was them that could have stopped it. It was them that didn't. It was them that decided it was better for votes just to leave it alone. And on the back of that, ladies and gentlemen, hundreds of thousands of children in the UK was abused. That's complicit. That's accountable. And that's why we march here today. Over the last 7 days, there's a trial going on at Minshall Street Crown Court, another Rochdale trial, another 7 groomers in the dock. And I'm seeing headlines like this, these are all from this week. Vulnerable youngsters were treated as sex slaves. It's there, it's in the national newspaper, it's in the local newspaper.
She'll give you kisses now, that's it. Thank you.
You've seen the signs around, guys, all the paper articles are there. I've not brought them all with me today, they're all on the signs. But I want to talk about this guy and the reason why I'm here in Manchester today. Ladies and gentlemen, Andy Burnham. The reason why we stand here today is not, he's right, it's not no mayor of mine, because my mayor is Nick Buckley. Andy Burnham took a recent decision on the 16th of December. He decided to give survivors of Rochdale a Christmas present. He told us the officers exposed in the ICSA report, exposed in Operation Augusta report, exposed in Operation Span report, would not face any justice.
Shame on them!
Shame on them, exactly. And for that, I believe that's accountable, and again, I think that's facilitation and complicity, and I believe that's complicity in the abuse of children. I'm here today to urge Andy Burnham to do a U-turn and charge those officers responsible, and do it now. Don't wait, don't delay. The people of Greater Manchester, the people of the United Kingdom do not accept your decision. We want you to turn your head. We want you a U-turn from you. If we don't get one, then we'll be knocking at your door, but we won't be storming like them old ladies did. And while I'm on that subject, the Million Women's March, I'm absolutely furious, guys. I came over on Monday to support that march. Them ladies did nothing but cover themselves with class. They was absolutely well behaved, they was respectful. They said in the Manchester Evening News that we stormed the building. It was absolute lie. 2 people went to the front desk and had to speak to someone. Guys, it was an absolute fabrication. Let me just say to any of the million women who are watching, I love you guys to bits. Thank you, because you've helped me, because I was there. You give me, you fed the fire. You fed the fire. You showed me fast, and I learned how to do it correctly because of you guys. So I absolutely take my hat off to you, and again, thank you. And the lies spread in the media, nonsense, take no notice of it. What you did on that day will echo for hundreds of years, so thank you. Guys, I meant to do it at the start. I meant to do it at the start, but I'm going to do it now because I actually forgot. Before we arrived today, there was a young girl who had her life taken over here in a road traffic accident. It's the reason why it's so quiet. I want us all now to send our condolences to the family who's just lost a child. There's nothing worse on this earth than losing a child. And for that, I'd like to hold a minute's silence, if you're with me, Burnham, starting now. Impeccable, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. And we all can all say we send condolences to the family and not offer them the wishes that they can recover. Because, like I said, there's nothing worse than losing a child. Before we crack on and I start picking my next speakers, guys, I just want to say we've been called names for doing this for years. I've been far right, I've been an agitator, I've been this, I've been that, but I told you, show them my book. We're not far right, we were just right so far. Next one up. I've told you everything about Rochdale. Well, the next guy's going to speak to you about Oldham. The two, Rochdale and Oldham, and the abuse go hand in hand. Please give an absolute legend, an absolute round of applause. Raj Miah, ladies and gentlemen.
Every time I speak, there seems to be police officers nearby. I always apologise, and I always need to apologise, because when I first came across this, I didn't believe a word. I'll be honest with you. I looked at it all, and I thought, no, these are just far right, no cases, none of this happened. Because none of this should ever have happened. Let's be honest, none of this should ever have happened. And it shouldn't have been left to a small group of men to be demonised in the way they have been for this to take place. And when I set off on this journey, I genuinely thought the system would do the right thing. I'm a product of the system. I spent over 20 years working for the government. I come from a place where I believed that we had it sorted, and we were trying to help people in other parts of the world to get it sorted. And actually, no, it was worse. It was worse here than anywhere else I've ever been. Because the people who are in power aren't just complicit in what took place, they are partners in what took place. The words have different meanings. They are active partners. We have a political system where white working class girls were exchanged for votes. It's no more complicated than that. It's no more complicated than that. They were exchanged for votes. And the moment I started saying this, they started arresting me. Repeatedly. Dragging me into courtroom after courtroom. And I heard Billy talk about the Manchester Evening News. To my shame, I had friends who worked in that publication when I was younger. And now I look at it and I think, it's a disgraceful publication because they were partners in what took place. The press, the police and the politicians all worked together to conspire to hide what was taking place, which is now confirmed in Parliament. And we got it there, you got it there. The only reason it was confirmed in Parliament wasn't because Conservative politicians suddenly decided to do the right thing. They knew the tide had changed. And the tide has changed now, where it is confirmed these were racially motivated crimes. Working class white girls were targeted because of their race, they were abused because of their ethnicity, and the politicians in power traded these girls for votes from people in communities where I came from, and it is shameful. It is absolutely shameful. The Labour Party, the party in government, wrote to me recently. They sent the lawyers to write to me. I'm not a rich man. I live in a very modest flat with a daughter and her Lego collection. That's the extent of my life. They wrote to me threatening to sue me. A document this thick arrived, claiming everything I was saying was lies and they would take me to the High Court. I wrote back to them and I said, I will see you in the High Court. I've not heard anything back, so we're clear. And so there's no ambiguity. People say, oh, he doesn't name names. I name names. You don't listen to the names I name and the evidence I present. The names I name include, first and foremost, Angela Rayner, Deputy Prime Minister, complicit in the cover-up of the grooming and gang rape of children in my hometown. Angela Rayner put her name to a press release released by two other politicians, Jim McMahon, Minister for State, and also Debbie Abrahams, chair of a select committee. We call her Debbie Kashmir in Oldham because she cares more about Kashmir than she does about Saddleworth that she allegedly represents. These three politicians are complicit in the cover-up of the grooming and gang rape of children. They are not alone. They would not have been able to do what they have done if it wasn't for Andy Burnham. Andy Burnham knew what he was doing when he launched the assurance review in my town, and he stood by an assurance review that we have since exposed as nothing but an attempt to cover up the cover-up. Now the mayor has changed his viewpoint. He claims his assurance review was limited. He only claims his assurance review was limited because we forced the truth out. We forced him to acknowledge what had taken place, and now he's doing what every politician does best, take care of themselves. We will win this. I am very clear on this. We will win this because we have made this political. And there are people who say to me, Rajay, this shouldn't be political. And I say to every one of you, this has to be political. The only way we win this is by either forcing the politicians who we can convince to stand by us, or replacing those who stand against us. Because we will win this in the ballot box, and the reason why we're winning in Oldham is because we've won it in the ballot box. We've won it at the ballot box. Leader after leader after leader, we have removed from power. Dozens of us. It doesn't take a lot of people. Just dozens of us have removed politician after politician after politician from power. The last time I got arrested, they came and arrested me, and they tried to do what's called a fast-track charging decision. It's what they've done with all the people they've arrested and convicted in Southport. The police admitted to me they wanted to stop me campaigning. Now, I've been in those countries. I've been sent to those countries. I do not want our country to become like that. So it is up to you, it is up to us, and all I say to everyone who says nothing will change is, well, nothing will change if you carry on the way you are. You need to find your courage, we need to find our bravery, and we need to make a stand, because in the end, if we don't stand, no one will, and we will lose. So please, thank you so much for turning up. It makes a massive difference to me. I do most of my work on my own. So when I see people around me, it gives me fuel, it gives me courage. It means I know I'm not alone, and it makes a massive difference. So thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
We do have a little cohort of 5 police officers. Looks like 1 or 2 of them are evidence gatherers. So earlier on today, we got this road here blocked off. Apparently there has been a fatality here. A young toddler, a young girl has unfortunately lost their lives. There's a bit of media here. And from what I heard, the child was caught in between a tram and a van or car. Pretty horrific. So, thoughts for that child and parents and family. So it looks like the UKIP march has come down here. Looks like they've decided to move.
Looks like we left it just that moment, didn't we?
Yeah.
Looks like we're going back.
Oh, street hawk is here as well. So yeah, it looks like the UKIP 3 o'clock at Cracky Gardens has decided that they can't be asked to continue staying there waiting for their guy to turn up because he's still down here. So they've all come here instead and they're all going to intermingle. And I was just talking to a guy there earlier on from this group down here. Now, this group down here is not UKIP. This group is to do with the politics around corruption and buying of votes. These are their words, especially in relation to the grooming gangs and the way that the politicians across Manchester and Lancashire, possibly across Yorkshire as well, how the politicians totally swept everything under the carpet and bought the votes from the Muslim communities by doing so, allegedly. It's also this march that was down here, it started at 1:30. This march down here also related to misinformation, malinformation, disinformation promoted by the government, by the politicians around COVID, around vaccinations and the dangers to do with that. And now the UKIP march has moved down here instead of staying up at Cracky Gardens, Piccadilly Gardens. So they're all going to intermingle. And some of the people that are here from the original rally that was here are not particularly keen on having a link between the two, because they don't see themselves as ethno-nationalists. But when I spoke to Nick, whatever his name is, he said he's not ethno-nationalist either. So we now seem to also have a very small group, possibly against anything that's going on here, because they think they're fascist.
Spat it, right? On your phone, onto my live. Pull up where's the spat at.
Which one?
Have you got it on yours?
I'll be on the live stream, yeah?
Yeah, as long as you've got it.
So it'll be 30 seconds ago or something, yeah?
doing it.
So we do have a sort of counter-protest here with these young, what looks like anarchist leftists.
That is even disgusting in itself. It's trying to get me out. Do you say about white grooming gangs? Do you say anything about that, or do you stay quiet whilst you're white?
Oh, we've now got the Palestinians from Leeds turning up.
Because where are you all when all where? Well, it's not down as everyone is it Rochdale grooming gangs. What about the black people? Yeah, but there's so many.
This lot will do anything to get involved. I can't go backwards either, Mike.
It doesn't have to be taken with the British flag, right? Yeah, but it doesn't have to be taken like British flag.
So, is that why they go using it? Do you realise you're actually highlighting your argument? You're highlighting your argument wearing that ridiculous flag on your back.
Ridiculous flag? That's our country.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Are you proud of it, are you?
Fucking am, yeah.
Yeah, you are. It's a lot of it.
Disgusting, horrible, war crime.
Our flag is disgusting.
All flags are shit.
Really?
It's literally fading in blood and you're
Really? Okay. Oh, that's brilliant. I just wonder why you're here.
Also, did you ask him?
I just wonder why you're here.
Need no permission. You're on about a flag. You've got
Why are you here?
ring through your nose.
Why are you here?
Disgusting and shameful.
Why are you here?
I hate my country, she says.
Why don't we just go with nothing?
Do you hate your country as well, buddy?
Let's just have nothing at all. Nothing at all. It's safe then.
Stay here. Oh, you sound scatter protest.
Do you all hate your country?
Three baguettes and a what?
What?
3 baguettes and a what? No, I can't. And that's why I asked you.
How are you doing today?
Hello, who are you? Who are you?
My name's Jack.
Jack. Very good. I'm Mondi. Mondi Media.
Mondi Media.
Very, very small YouTube channel.
Okay.
Very small.
I'm gonna get my drone set up in there. Alright.
You're gonna what?
Get drone up.
Yeah.
Independent journalist.
Well, yeah. I mean, there was a lady here who was she had a union flag wrapped around her, and this lot said it was disgusting. And for British people to say that our flag is disgusting is a bit disgusting to me, to tell you the truth. I find it shocking. Why does somebody stay in a country if they have no patriotism and they hate the country? I don't know. Mentally unwell, that's it. Very mentally unwell. Oh, I'm surrounded by the police. And News Now Yorkshire is having a chat to do with being spat at. And he can't really do anything about it because it's on his live stream and no one can rewind the live stream until the live stream's finished. So he might have to end his live stream and then restart one. And other people can actually get it for him. So, just by this lot turning up, they're just like, yeah. Just sours everything. But that's what we're here for. We're here for the action. And so UKIP has come down here. They have moved from Cracky Gardens.
That's us finished pal, all water. Guys, we've got
It's utterly crazy. I don't understand why people are here if they're not patriotic, if they don't like our place.
Able to spit so much hate to this.
Just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense to me what they're doing. But don't let them get at you. Don't let them get at you.
My hometown, which I know all about very well.
Yeah, you've got your friends here. Don't let them get at you.
You are doing God's work today, mate. I was told there were 2 sounds of protest for me. I was expecting 1,000 lefties. They brought together 200. I'm disgusted. I am utterly disgusted. They don't know who I am. I want 1,000. They fear me. They fear us. Stick around. 10-15 minutes tops. We march for freedom. God bless. Thank you. Don't go anywhere.
They do look like they haven't had a shower in about 3 weeks, I gotta say. A bit of water and a bit of deodorant would do them the world of good. I don't know, have we got various bits of groups here? We seem to have a little group here, and we've got a little group here, and we've also got some pro-Palestinians having joined in with this little group here. And I don't really know what's going on. They just look like straggly nothingness, really. And
the crowd's a lot bigger, so you're not allowed to fly over it. The rules are, if you don't know, when you're flying the drone, is that if the crowd is to a point where it's overpopulated, where people are not able to move out of the way, then you're not able to go over the crowd. However, as we can see by looking at this footage right here, there is loads of space, isn't there not?
absolutely.
Absolutely.
There's hundreds of, apparently there's 200 counter-protesters in Piccadilly Gardens.
Well, they're not doing very well. This is the little counter-protest we were just having an argument with, guys. Look at them big numbers there. Big numbers of counter-protesters.
No, they're in Piccadilly
Absolute
Gardens.
sausages, mate. A lot of them.
Oh, is that down on us, is it? Is that, can I wave?
Yeah,
Can I
I'm
wave?
zooming on you. 1 second. 1 second. There we go. Big up
Here we are.
media.
Here we are.
Big up the boys doing his thing. And then over there we've got the other boys.
That dog's not homeless. I met it last time. It belongs to our church. I panicked.
So, as News Now Yorkshire,
Has he gone up?
oh, he's just there. Has he sorted out his report, I wonder? Has he sorted out his report about the woman that spat at him? Yes, he got it. It's all over his live feed. One of them spat at him, and
Counter-protest,
one of this lot here. One of this lot in front of my camera right now, in front of me right now. Spat at News Now Yorkshire while he was on live stream. While he was on live stream. Oh dear, what is she moaning at now?
I wasn't talking about that though, was I?
I don't care. I was just making shots. I know you a little grass.
Grass about what? I've not even spoke to you before, so what's your fucking
Get out of
problem?
my face.
Shut up, shut up.
Keep it out of my face.
Excuse me, I don't...
You're walking towards him. Just walk that way.
Is he allowed to film?
I'll find out. She gets offended by people breathing, so we're used to her.
I've got it here, I've got it here.
She's usually in Leeds, you don't see her much.
I was talking to this officer. I'm not talking to you.
I'm a member of the Working Party, Great Britain.
Back away, please. Are you going to back away? Because when I said to you, then it's antagonising.
You're supposed to win hearts and minds, but it's not what you're doing, is it? You're not higher. You're just agitating, being rude to people. This officer's done no wrong, he's speaking to him like that. He's been absolutely excellent. He's been brilliant today. He's been brilliant.
This guy's
There's no need for it. Your behaviour's despicable, it should be shamed. You want your mum and dad's ashamed of you. Officers, thank you.
Says the person that absolutely hates the country. Okay. That was a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Most of them are doing really brilliantly now. Most of them are doing really well.
Ask the question here, how many people here have an Apple mobile phone?
Oh yeah.
I've got to say, the police are being absolutely brilliant. They're just standing there, just letting shit happen. And only if they're interacted with do they get involved.
It's absolutely not, you know me, I can it's only right though, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, she was grassing your... has it gone? Have you brought him down? Have you parked it on the roof?
I still I got the good footage on there, it's too high.
Ah, there it is.
I just padded putting on Mac blocks.
Said he can't deal with it because there's an ongoing public order situation. And I went, yeah, but if I went and assaulted her right now, then you'd arrest me, wouldn't you? And he went, yeah.
Is that what he said as well? That's the sort of bollocks.
You should have asked him if he was assuming your gender identity. Street Hawk is just enjoying himself over there, all on his own, standing like this, standing with his legs out, with his feet out at 90 degrees. He's going to give his legs a bit of movement. I do wonder the last time that any of these had a shower. I get the feeling that they live on a commune or something, in tents. Do you think? I don't know. Well, maybe they've got some of those tents over there. And they share it with their dog. But they do like the sounds of their own voices. But I am interested in why there's a separate group that's over by the tree. I'm going to call them the tree huggers. Huh? Is that protest as well? Well, these I think are part of the same group here, but they're not part of the same group, if you know what I mean. And I don't understand the difference. I don't know. They look like their clothes are a bit newer, and they do have hot water at home, rather than live in a tent. So it might be a slightly different group.
Oh, the Ukrainians are over there.
Ah, we've got the anti-Putinists over there. It's understandable why they're anti-Putinists.
Oh, they've gone now.
Oh, they've gone now, yeah. It's a right melting pot here today. Oh, you're going to get killed, mate. No, you don't want to do that. What is going on here? Control the dogs, eh?
In the context of as well as a film.
I mean, my sister paid a lot of money.
Yeah, it's alright. Well, the visa going up there.
What the hell is supposed to be happening here?
No idea. Well, I thought everything was going on up there.
Because Nick said 15 minutes ago whether they're going up there, didn't he?
He said, I think he said it was going on a march or something.
I went up there. There's counter protest there. There were a couple of UKIP lads there, but then after a little bit, the UKIP lads left, and I'm assuming they've come here.
They've come here, but I'm wondering whether they've been told that they can't go on a march because actually they were allowed to go on a march from there, but not from here. I don't know. I haven't got a clue.
No idea. We'll find out.
Or we'll just get bored and have to go for a drink or something.
Well, that's what I'll be honest. I keep running between the two. There's a massive Ukraine protest over there. So every so often I hear shouting, and I think it's the mob coming, and then I look over and go, no, it's still Ukraine. There's a lot of dogs. There's a sausage dog. You see the big fluffy cloud one earlier. There's a dog that literally looks like a cloud.
That dog looks very proud.
Yeah. I didn't realise these guys were counter-protesting, to be fair.
Well, they're not. They just sort of came up here and just stood there. I don't know.
About, as I say, there's about, it must be 200, 250 up the other end.
Up at Piccadilly Gardens?
Yeah.
It's very yellow. It looks like the Ukrainian.
No, it's PCS, that. Samba
Okay.
band. Like a music group. You can go in there. There's in there. Don't live stream it though.
Is there a loo in there?
Yeah. So if you go in there, right?
And that's just open to the public.
Yeah. So if you go in there and go like to the right, and then go down a little set of stairs, there's full toilets at the bottom.
Well, I don't really know what's going on at the moment. But this guy seems to have been